Let's go to Ngaruawahia now. Does it have a meth problem, or is a gang ultimatum threatening to drive out those associated with the Class A drug simply patch protection? The tribal Huck gang leader, Jamie Pink, has issued an ultimatum for those associated with the Class A drug methamphetamine to stop and leave by 6:30 tonight. Yes, that's in about 10 minutes' time if you're listening and that's you. But the Waikato District Mayor, Alan Sanson, says he's never come across any meth dealers in the town. Our reporter Tom Furley went to Ngaruawahia to find out what the locals think.
Sam Chapman says she sees at least 3 people high on meth each Saturday and Sunday at the petrol station she works at.
And you notice it, they can't stand up, they can't hold a conversation. It's like, how are you driving? It's pretty scary.
Since moving from Auckland 2 years ago, she says she's seen a lot more of the drug in Ngarawahia.
I have had a couple of incidences where I've had dropped baggies of meth in the store here. So that's not cool, considering we get a lot of school children come in and buy lollies and stuff after school, and I've picked up bags of meth and flushed them, and it's pretty, I think just because small town you notice it a lot more.
Miss Chapman says there's been a spike in crime over the last year, which she blames on young people going after the drug. It's this problem the local tribal Huck gang has warned must end. There can be no mistaking its presence in the small Waikato town, with patched gang members coming and going from the shops along the main street. Huck's leader, Jamie Pink, while avoiding RNZ News requests for an interview today, could be seen driving down the main road in a car packed with other members pulling the gang salute. At a community meeting yesterday, Mr Pink warned all P dealers to get out of the town by 6:30 this evening, or he'll be paying them a visit. He told RNZ News last night he was too busy rounding these guys up to talk further about the ultimatum. The manager of the Ngarawahia community house, Anne Ramsey, says she's never seen the effects of the drug on residents, although she knows people have had to move out of housing because of it.
Jamie is possibly in a better position than us. We possibly move in different circles, so he's probably in a better position to notice it more than we are. But I wouldn't have thought Ngarawahia had a bigger epidemic of P than anywhere else, or any less. I imagine it's probably normal if you're looking at P nationwide.
Regardless of whether it's visible or not in the community, many locals were in favour of the gang's ultimatum.
Yeah, that's a good thing, if they're kicking them out.
I think it's great. I support them. If they can do it, because there's a gap, there's a need for it, people need to know that we're not going to take this anymore.
I think they're just concerned for the community, and pretty much are the only ones that will speak up about it and do something about it.
The police declined to be interviewed, but in a statement, Senior Sergeant Mike Henwood said while methamphetamine is a serious concern, people should not take matters into their own hands. He said the police did not condone threats of violence or intimidation. Back at the community house, Anne Ramsey says the ultimatum is likely to have an impact.
If I was doing P and I heard Jamie say that, I think I'd move, but I'm not. But I don't know. I think he's bloody minded enough to do it because he's publicly announced that 6:30 is the time. So I can see him carrying on, doing something. What that something looks like. If I was the local police, I'd be a bit worried.
From Ngarawahia for Checkpoint, Tom Furley.